come on in to Married at First Sight, season 16, episode 14. And my name is Deborah, and I'm doing recap reviews on all the individual couples. And at the end of each video, there'll be links above my head. You can click on it, and you can go right on to the next video for the next couple. And now we're moving on to Clint and Gina. And you know what? A couple of weeks ago, I thought I was, getting in the camp of Clint and Gina. And I do like the fact that Clint and Gina are now becoming good friends, and they can laugh and they can kiki and they have a good time. And it's not a lot of toxic stuff and anger and all that going on. That part I am enjoying about Clint and Gina. And honestly, I'm mainly enjoying it because I actually like watching Clint on the screen. I think Clint is funny. I really do. I think Clint has a very good disposition. I think he has a very good personality. Like I said, Clint gonna get married. Put your money on it. Put your money on that horse. Put your money on the red-headed ginger horse, because he's gonna win in the end. And Gina's gonna be the same person she's always been over here, married to her business. I'm really starting to believe, like a lot of you guys, that Gina didn't come on the show with pure intentions. I know a lot of you have said you think Gina came on here to promote her business. And I'm agreeing with you now. I'm agreeing with you. It sounded pretty good before, but I'm really agreeing with you now. And even I'm going to take it a step further. She came on here to get this check to help her expand her business. She came on here to earn some money to help her expand her business. This was just a check for Gina, because Gina is in no way ready to even invest in a relationship, whether it's Clint or not, because Clint is a lot of fun. Clint is a lot of fun. And even if you weren't sexually attracted to Clint, let's just go with you're not sexually attracted to him, Gina. I don't understand why you can't go out and have fun with him. Just like when they were doing that little massage thing and they had the feather, they had the massager, they had the hairbrush. Was it just me, or did everybody think Gina was going to pick the brush as the best massager? I was going to throw my shoe at the TV if when Clint asked her, which one did you like the best, the feather, the massager, or the hairbrush? I was going to throw my shoe at the TV if Gina picked that brush. But Gina was saying, who knew a hairbrush felt this good? I did, Gina. Should I be taking a hairbrush all the time and rubbing my back with it? A hairbrush is good. I've done it plenty of times. Even on my legs, I'll do it. Please, I've done it plenty of times. But I know it wasn't just me who thought Gina was going to pick that hairbrush. But when they were giving that massage, one thing, I don't know if you guys caught it, was real small. Gina said, I'm the one who really needs the massager because I'm the one that's been working. Did you hear that? She's the one that's been working. And then Clint says, I've been working too. I've been out on the sailboat all day. So now we hear that Clint has been out on the sailboat all day. And where was Gina? At the hair salon working. So even if you're not sexually attracted to someone, you don't want to go sailing, you don't want to hang out with them. This is why I don't buy all this stuff. Because Gina acts like her bar is so high to touch a man, to kiss a man, to have sex with a man, to go sailing with a man. She acts like before she can do any of these things, she's got to be sexually attracted to you. This is such BS, people. This is such BS. How many women out here have slept with a man they weren't completely attracted to? I know it's a lot of y'all out here. I know it's a lot of people out here. So this idea that you have to be so hot and heavy over a man just to kiss him or whatever else, it's just a bunch of bull crap. This ain't the 1950s. This is just a bunch of bull crap. People act like they have all these high standards before they hug a person or kiss a person. All this criteria got to be met before I even want to touch you. Like Eric saying the same thing over there. Gina's the same way. Gina didn't come on this show to make no real meaningful connection. And I'm so glad Dr. Pia told her, can you be quiet and let him answer? Gina didn't like that. Did you see that little attitude she got when she was trying to answer for Clint every time he opened up his mouth? Gina, no, we're not sexually attracted. Oh, no, this is what he thinks. Dr. Pia said, can he talk for himself? Thank you, Dr. Pia. I was so happy Dr. Pia checked her and she didn't like it. She didn't like her. Her and those little lip injection lips was like, she was upset. Gina came on here for this check and, like you said, to promote her business. And it actually is a bad ad because you know what? I actually wouldn't go to Gina's salon watching her. I wouldn't go to her salon. It's actually a business idea that you come on here and acting like this and think I'm gonna come to your salon. No, I don't think so. And the fact that you are a hairstylist, but you never even offer this man to come into the salon and let me give you a wash. Even if he don't want you to cut his hair, you don't want, let me just give you a wash and a blow dry or something. You never even offered that. You just now offering that now in episode, whatever we on 14. You a whole hairstylist and you never even offered to do his hair. And then we come and find about this bar thing. Like I tell you, Gina's all hype. First of all, she tried to act like she had money for a long time. Then we found out she was a bartender for 13 years. So she really just kind of got her salon going. Okay. If you was a bartender for 13 years and you only, how old is Gina? How old is she? 35, 36? Then you couldn't have been doing this hair salon stuff too long. But come to find out, now we find out with the whole bartender thing, when they was at the little mixing the drinks with the ladies, Gina was like a fish out of water. We're like, dang, Gina, I thought you was a bartender. You don't know nothing about this? And then she tells us, well, I was a bartender with plastic cups and basically serving beer. So you was a dive bar bartender? This is right in line with the size 26 waist. I'm adventurous, I'm outgoing, I'm athletic, I'm a hair salon mogul. And now I was rolling with the bartender thing because she told us she was a bartender for 13 years. But then we see her with a real mixologist making a real mixology drink. And now she means to tell me that all she was doing was pouring beer in plastic cups. Is that even a bartender? Can you even call that a bartender if all you're doing is pouring beer in a plastic cup, a solo cup, a red solo cup? This girl. This was all a scam. We've been scammed, people. Gina has scammed us all. Gina has scammed Married at First Sight for some money. And the only reason she moved into that apartment was because they told her, if you don't move into this apartment, you're not getting that check. Because we already know you came on this show for this check. There are a lot of scammers this season. Mac is a scammer because we already know that Mac moved to Tennessee just for this Married at First Sight opportunity. We now find out that Gina is a scam. You guys are starting to say that Kirsten might be a scam too to promote her real estate business. She might be a scam. This is the season of scammers. A season of scammers. Married at First has been scammed. We've been scammed. This is the season of scammers. When Dr. Pia was talking to Gina, talking about, well, you need to water your intimacy, and Gina said, we are watering it. We're talking. And she goes, no, that's not watering it. That's not watering it. There goes Gina's lips. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Mad. Every time Dr. Pia checked her, she got mad. She talked about, well, this grosses me out to talk about intimacy. What are you talking about? It grosses you out to talk about intimacy. I could talk to all of you about different things that she's talking about intimacy and it wouldn't gross me out. How is talking about intimate things a gross? That's what I'm telling you. That's why I know this is a scam. Because these conversations, people can have them with complete strangers. How is it gross to talk to someone and say, you know what? I like a man when he kisses my hand. I like a man when he does this. I like this. How is it gross? Even if you're not physically attracted to a person, how is it gross just to have the conversation? Does she have some sexual trauma or something? What is wrong with her? Clint is like, I like the scent of cologne. I like the scent of candles. I like all that kind of stuff. Clint could talk about it. Clint could still talk about the things he's liked, even though he admits that there wasn't a lot of sexual attraction even for him with Gina. He could talk about it. Why can't she even have the conversation, Gina? She act like somebody gonna come in there and pounce on her. If she talks about it, you gonna want me too much. Dr. P was like, you could play some music in the house. And Gina goes, oh, you mean like some R&B love songs? Maybe Gina's used to dating black men. Maybe that's why she put them lip injections in, because she's used to dating black men. And maybe a black man told her, I don't like thin lips. So she went out and made her lips more plump. Maybe that's what it is, because she's over here talking about the love song she wants to play as R&B videos. I think that might be it too. Maybe that's why she called him a ginger in the very beginning, saying that he's a little bit too white for her. He don't have enough melanin in his skin tone. She wants a man that has a little bit more color. Maybe it's not a black man. Maybe she wants an olive skin color man. Maybe someone closer to her because that's what she likes. That's why she wouldn't got those lip injections so she could kiss on a man of a different ethnicity that has a bigger lips. Maybe that's what it is. That's what it is. Like I said, then you should have told the experts that, Gina, if that's what you really wanted. Gina on here for the check. I'm starting to believe that too. I'm really starting to believe it because she hasn't really put forth any effort at all. The only thing that she's doing better is she's not complaining as much, and she's at least laughing at Clint's jokes. But other than that, she ain't putting no effort forward. She ain't planned one date, not one date, not at all, except the time she had her hairstylist people come over to the house for some homemade lasagna. She didn't do that for Clint. She did that for those girls. This was like, you know how you be at work and you have those team building days? Gina was like, okay, this is going to be a team building day for the hair salon people coming over to the house. I'm going to make lasagna. This is team building day. She told Clint, you don't got no swag. Swag? What you talking about, Gina? What kind of swag are you talking about, Gina? Clint said, I'm the king of swag. What are you talking about? I am the king of swag. Most women talk about how much swag I do. I can see it. Clint can throw some lines on some women. Remember, Clint was the one who said that he's probably slept with over 100 women. And if he has slept with 100 women, I'm telling you, Clint has laid some lines on some women. He's taken them on that sailboat. He's burned some candles. He's thrown on some cologne. And he's like, I got swag. I'm the king of swag. And Gina looked at him. Not the swag I'm talking about. They're talking about their little things they've done. And you know what? Maybe we got to get a safe word. Gina says, I never need a safe word. And he's like, you know what? Have you ever sent nudes? She goes, yeah, I've sent nudes before. Really, Gina? You sent nudes? Don't do that no more. Don't send no nudes. You know Gina didn't send no nudes of herself. She sent a nude of herself with a filter. I know it had a filter. I know it had a filter. I know it smoothed out everything on her body. She did not send no nudes of her in her raw, unfiltered self. She had a filter on that phone when she sent that nudes. I don't believe it. Don't believe it one bit, people. Don't believe it. Anyway, just go on and give Gina her check. Go on and give Gina her check so she can clock out and she can go over here and use the check to finish building up her business. I'm going to do another No Romance Without Finance video. I did one last week. Be sure to check that out with Kirsten and Shaq. I might do another one on Gina because Gina's a new business owner. She just basically opened up a new business. Gina got a lot of money she's spending. She got a lot of money she's spending. And be honest with you, if you meet Gina on the street and she tells you I'm opening up a whole new salon and I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars opening a salon, I would want to see her books. I would want to make sure that Gina's not in a whole lot of debt. Because now we find out she was a bartender and she was only pouring beer in a red Solo cup. She exaggerates a lot. I want to see the gross and the net income for Gina's business. I want to see it because she may be spending a lot of money. I want to know if she's making real money to cover up all these bills. No romance without finance. That's what I would start asking her. Instead of over here checking for my color of my hair and my skin color, I would want to see, let me see, make sure you're not too much in debt on this new business that you started. I might do a video on that. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Be sure to check all my other videos. Talk to you later. Bye.